Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, the third and final game. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. He's going to try and do that here again.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Lombardozzi is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder,
into the box,
20.
Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Worth going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Brian Dozier steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Turner racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Joe Mauer comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw goes over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. This isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same as he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lombardozzi is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Hector Santiago starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. Escobar ranges to his left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ben Revere will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Daniel Murphy will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4. Wilson Ramos will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from second. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Jason Worth will dig in now. Off to a slow start as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he struck him out. Danny Espinoza will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends. Leading off the inning, John Ryan Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Now at the plate, Hector Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Robbie Grossman stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza into shallow left, and that ends the... Steve Lombardozzi will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Mauer in foul ground, and he's retired here 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Joe Ross settles into the box for his first chance. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Trey Turner steps into the box.
Center fielder number 7, Trey Turner.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Joe Mauer steps in now.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, it really wasn't the best result in his last at-bat, but it was a great battle. He saw a lot of pitches up there, so let's see if maybe he can build off that and get a base hit right now.
And Worth will put this one away with ease to retire the side. But the Twins do. Ben Revere digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Daniel Murphy.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Catcher number 40.
Wilson Ramos will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3. Max Kepler is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Looking to avoid his first walk. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Worth going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. John Ryan Murphy comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Ramos has got it, but he can't get it there in time. Murphy is aboard after the strikeout.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Hector Santiago comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at... Jason Worth is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. Hit down the third base line. ready to deliver the full count pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Worth will head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Danny Espinoza. He drew a walk his first time up. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Steve Lombardozzi is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyer. The Dozier for 1.
Now batting.
Joe Ross is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Revere is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Eddie Rosario strides in, grounded out his last time through. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Miguel Sano stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Trey Turner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Max Kepler comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Twins.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Park will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Robbie Grossman struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Byron Buxton will come on now and pinch run here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. Danny Espinoza digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Neil Ramirez is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Leading off the inning, Danny Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Clint Robinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Steve Lombardozzi. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jose Lobaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. Still down a run. It's Clint Robinson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Blake Trinan will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Danny Santana will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Fly ball to straightaway left. Worth is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He singled his last time up. 1-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Miguel Sano will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Worth's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing. Danny Santana will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Danny Santana.
Striding in to start the 9th, Trey Turner. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Fielder, number 9.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Holland's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Daniel Murphy will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate.
Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the 9th, but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to...